Hi Libra, this is your 2020 read. Yeah, for next year, fast approaching. What was I feeling? I was just feeling in your pre-shuffle. Um, Something's moving, okay? Something's moving within your energy. You're leaving something behind, moving on to something new. There's some healing of some hearts here to do, but look, there's forward movement, there's communication, there's having your eye on the prize. It is also internal growth, or well, not internal growth, externally moving or internally moving, emotionally moving forward. I see that there's going to be a lot of hard work in 2020, you putting effort into something, the finer details of something as well. It's like the eight of Pentacles before you get to the 9 and the 10. There's the Libra card. It's about being in your element. It's about getting some balance back into your life. It's a karmic card as well, but here I really see you're leaving something, okay? This 3 is about expansion and growth. So even though you're leaving something behind, you're expanding for the future. And another 3 there as well. Having vision, maybe setting yourself free, yeah, and moving forward to a happy place here. The Emperor is under the other deck, so it's about some stability here. The Emperor is about stability, about the 4 of Wands here. Yeah, just foundation, okay? 4s are all about foundation and stability. I think it's about being proactive here, going out and to make it happen. It's about grounding, and it's about the 5 of Cups. It's about yeah, moving on from past hurt. There's some sorrow here. Something's been spilt. Okay, you're looking over at your shoulder at it, but do you know what? You've got four cups all the way around you. So yeah, I think it's just moving on from something from the past. Okay, so that's the energy I'm getting for you for 2020. Before I start into the read, I'd like to thank you so much for supporting my channel. I'm up to over 1,600 viewers. It's a small channel, or subscribers, should I say. It's a small channel. It's new. I've only been going sort of like half a year. If you could support me and press that subscription button, then yeah, you come and join me on my journey, because without you I wouldn't be here, and that's full stop, period. I just wouldn't be here without you. So I'd like to really thank you for your support and all your comments. Feel free to get involved, feel free to put your comments in the comment section below. I don't turn them off. I do moderate them, because there are some people that like to tell me their life story, and I just don't really think it's appropriate in the comment section on, you know, witchcraft and, oh God, all sorts I get. But, you know, anything suitable I put up, and that's even, you know, if it doesn't resonate with you, and, you know, anything like that that's plain and simple. Life stories, you know, I have to moderate. Some I put up, some I don't, depending on the depth of them. Okay, so just before you want to tell me your life story that's not brilliant, just don't waste your time on that. But you can give me a brief description, and I will be more than welcoming those comments. Even, you know, pull me up on something, I don't mind. It's well, as long as they're not negative. But, you know, constructive criticism is always welcome as well, to grow my channel and make it better. So yeah, I'm going to stick myself in the corner and shut up before I dig myself a hole. Right, so Libra, I'm feeling like there is some movement going on, but it's a forward movement. Okay, so that's really positive. Yeah, right, I've done a lot of reads. I'm just a bit flagging. I want to get 2 more done, yours and my little gems. I want to get them done today. Remember, this is for your sun, your moon, your rising and your Venus. If this one isn't resonating with you, Libra, go check your moon sign, especially your moon sign, your rising, and your Venus sign, especially your Venus sign, because that is love, okay? Yeah, so wherever your placements are, go check them reads as well. You may draw some something from those reads and start to build up a picture of what's going to be going down in 2020. I asked the universe for something that you need to work on, a challenge, a blockage that you need to work on, focus on, and work your way through 2020. And here we've got wisdom, and here we have got material and spiritual prosperity. Okay, so you know the 5 is a progression actually from a 5 to 6 already, and the 5 and the 6, 11, which breaks down to 2, which is a balance needed, which we did see the scales there, we did see the justice card there. So it's about bringing balance into your life as well. I feel this wisdom, it's about drawing on that and understanding and moving forward. I'm also getting a sense of some sort of foundation here. Although it's a 5, there's some sort of foundation here that maybe needs some balance brought into it. There's going to be change, but it's about you drawing on your trust, your faith, your belief system, and moving forward. You could be reading up as well on spirituality or laws of attraction or cause and effect. And this is material and spiritual prosperity. So I want you to, this is your obstacle and your challenge. So really for me, it's all about keeping the faith that you are going to be looked after in the material world and the spiritual world as well. There's a balance between the two coming in. I feel it's about releasing the blockages. Yeah, you've got this wall in front of you that may be a little bit of a hurdle to get over, but you know you've got these 2 fountains here which are equally in balance, and you've got, I think it's the sun there, it's daytime, so it's the sun, it's looking at your happy blissful place, and everything seems very symmetrical and balanced. So I just feel it's you being in your element, Libra, for 2020, and balancing everything out. I feel that Libra, that there's an element to making your mind up what you want here and not to be indecisive, okay? To make your mind up, draw on everything that's happened to you in the past, anything negative that's happened. It's about looking for the wisdom in it to turn it round and draw the positive from it and move forward now with this 6, victory and success, okay, for 2020. But your obstacle here is just regaining your balance and being decisive and using you know, the wisdom of all the past things that you've been through and learning from it, and yeah, turning what may feel to you as a negative into a positive. And that is your something for you to work on throughout 2020. It's about keeping the faith, okay? Your opportunity, okay, is temptation. So this is an opportunity for you. Again, the 1 and 5 break down to a 6, okay, and that is about, you know, the victory and the success, and there may be some temptations put in front of you, and you know what, I feel like it's going for it. These temptations that are put in front of you, these things that look good that are put in front of you, I really feel it's about going for it. I don't see this card as a negative at all. I see that something it may be being offered to you, and you're going to see he's sort of shaking his head. it's sort of do I, don't I, do I, don't I. I'm really feeling with this card, there's a positivity to it, especially as it's a 15 breaking down to a 6, which is, you know, about success. I want to say go for it. If anything seems tempting, dip your toe in and go for it. There's a key here, and it's illuminated, and he's reaching out for it. I feel it's like being shown the way to success. Yeah, I just want to, just with this card, I feel it's about being decisive. Okay, so if there's anything that looks tempting for you, it's about being decisive. And you know what? Go and try it out. What could hurt? You know, what could hurt? This is a love read as well. And there may be some temptation in the love area. I feel that's for you to use your intuition on. Yeah, I'll just leave it there until we go into the read on that one. I also asked Universe for a major arcana for you as a theme for 2020, something that is going to be the theme of it. And there we have it, the Justice card showing its face twice. Libra, this is you being in your element, okay? This is you making decisions. Come on now, don't be wishy-washy about decisions and making those decisions, drawing some balance into your life, making those decisions that you need to make. It's a beautiful card. I love this David Bowie deck. The illustration is beautiful. But I just feel with this Justice, you know, it's about being clear cut. The Justice is about clearing out old energies and setting some new boundaries for yourself. It is about what you put into something is what you get back from something. It's about equality, it's about truth, it's about balance, and it is about cause and effect. It's a very karmic card. It's something impending, you know, there's something impending. It could be contracts. It may be something you have to sign, some legalities, yeah. It could be for some of you divorces or disputes or inherent, how do you say that? Inheritance, is that how you say it? It is, isn't it? So yeah, there may be some legalities, some paperwork for some of you as well, that maybe need focusing on the small print. I'm hearing the small print, so maybe some legalities that need sorting out through 2020 as well. But it's a beautiful card. You're in your element there, and you're showing as the main sort of theme and focus for 2020. Right, let's go into the read. I will just turn the card. I've put a card out from January to December, but remember, energy is fluid, time is fluid, so this energy could have started now. It's 2020, a read for love and money really, but you know, there is no such thing as time, so this could have started now and going through into 2020. I've laid them out in months, but again, it doesn't necessarily have to be that month it happens in. It's an entanglement of energy that's going to happen throughout the year of 2020. Okay, so the first cards we have is the Four of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. So first of all thing I notice, we've got two fours on top of each other there. Go Google 4-4. And then we have the Four of Pentacles again. So the Four of Pentacles is a very prominent card. It's showing twice. So now you've got 4-4-4. Go Google it. And we have then got the Tower as well. We've got the Ten of Wands and the Page of Swords. The Knight of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles, that they're quite nice cards together, very grounded, very solid, very stable, slow moving, but towards stability. Then we have the Knight of Swords and the Hangman, the Devil and the Eight of Wands, the Chariot and the King of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles and the Star, like that, the Four of Cups and the Hermit, the Six of Wands and the Two of Pentacles, and I like this, the Two of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. I like that a lot. We've got another 2-2 there beside each other. Okay, so let's have a look. So I felt here underneath the deck was moving on from some emotion. Okay, so we're moving on from something. We're moving on from some sort of heartbreak here, some sort of emotion here. Got a bandage wrapped around your heart. The swords are out and you are moving on from it, either physically, mentally, or emotionally, moving away from some heartbreak. Here we have the Eight of Pentacles. It's about you. I feel being quite focused on your work and being dedicated to it, putting the time and the effort into something. And here, you know, regaining some balance here with this Justice card as your overall energy. It's you, I really do feel, being in your element, doing what you do best. But please don't be decisive about it either. It's something here that you are walking away from, maybe a residue energy from last year or from the beginning of 2020, because these aren't in the spread. So, you know, it's something that you're contemplating walking away from, or you have walked away from. Laying down the tools. It could be, as it's a pentacle, it could be a job, it could be a career, but it, you know, it could also be something emotional, as a relationship or something like that, that you are walking away from. And having vision and growth and expansion for something new in your life. There's a sense of freedom here. There's a sense of letting go here. Travel, seeking something, foresight, positive shifts, opportunities, and also with this bird launching something new for your growth and expansion that I do really feel is going to bring in your happiness here. Okay, this also could be having foresight of marriage or engagements, or you know, something like that. But there is definitely something you're leaving behind. You're going to be in your element, you're going to be working hard, and there is forward movement over something here that, you know, has affected you emotionally. Okay, underneath the other deck we have, you know, the Emperor, of you standing in your control now with the Four of Wands. Did we have the Four of Wands in the other one? We didn't, did we? I can't remember. I don't think we did. About your 1111, your stability. Fours are about stability. Okay, yeah, there it was. There, look, there. So there's lots of fours here. So 4-4 and 4-4-4-4. Go Google it, see what it means. But it is now about you taking charge, setting new boundaries for yourself, re-establishing order within your home life, within your, you know, 1111, your foundation. This is the Queen of Wands, being proactive, yeah, taking the lead, taking charge, being courageous, determined, bold in your action, stepping into your power and your passion with this wand here, and pursuing your happiness. And there we have the Page of Wands. Okay, it's about having fun, it's about being creative, and it's about discovery and potential, and that free spirit, and being optimistic and preparing the groundwork to take action on something, redirection of energy, ideas, and letting go of any self-limiting beliefs that you have. It's sort of a spirit, being on a spiritual path as well. And this spiritual prosperity here is something you need to work on as your challenge for 2020. But I really do feel here with this Seven of Wands, it's about, you know, asking the universe for help. This Seven of Wands is on their knees, and they're all the sort wands are around them. So, you know, just keep it free moving. Keep it free moving. Don't block your energy off, okay, with this looking over your shoulder at what you've lost. Turn that head around, see that bridge there, and keep on pushing forward, okay? Keep on pushing forward, Libra. Don't get stuck in your head about past events. Right. Let's go into the cards and see. Right, first of all, as I said, the first two things here that stuck out was the 4 and the 4. And this, in 2020, it's about your grounding, your stability. The 4 of Wands is also, you know, your strong foundation, your balance, and being harmonious within yourself, your family, or your home. The Justice card is about stepping into your power. It's your card, Libra, okay? This is being open to new opportunities. This 4 of Pentacles is not about being closed off. People are offering, is it the Emperor? Is that the young Emperor there? I'm going to say the young Emperor. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, they are offering money here. So you may be being offered something tangible here to do with your foundation. You could be being offered money. You could be being noted here. And it's going to bring you some stability in, some foundation in your life. I want to say to be open to be receiving, because people are going to be noting you and wanting to offer you a new job, finances, yeah, money. Is being open to accepting it, okay? Absolutely being open to accepting it. Here we go with this 4 of Pentacles. I really think this is completely different. This is sort of the Grim Reaper, and it's about cutting out old wood from your life, okay? It's about you may be having to spend out a little bit in some area of your life to regain some money back. So you may have some expenses, but you will be rewarded with this 4 of Pentacles with money and finances back, okay? And I think there's a realization there with this Tower about what you have to do to move forward. Here you could also, I mean, it doesn't seem like there's much love actually going on here. So I'm not quite sure if you're going to have that much turbulence in your love life in 2020. There is a sense of mending something here, mending a heart here, but I really do feel you're moving on from it, and now you're sort of focused on you and your money. Yeah, there's not much sense of love here, okay? But we'll go into it and see. Something might come up. But I feel this is wanting change. The Tower is change, wanting something to happen quickly, okay? But I really do feel here it's about you not holding back. This is also looking after your pennies as well. But do remember, you need to spend some to get some back. You might have to invest in something to get a return, okay? So yeah, but I feel it is about you building. This is foundation. So I do think it's you also looking after your pennies to build and create something new for your foundation here. But be open be open. Don't be too closed off. Be open. I think you know this with this Tower card. It's a realization. It is change as well. Okay, there's some sudden change coming in to your life, that you may have to look after your money, or you know, something like that. Okay, then we move on to the 10. It's a cycle completed. The 10s are about the finishing and wrapping up of a cycle. You feel exhausted, but you know, the weight of these wands now are off your back and you're sitting down. You feel like you can breathe, okay? There's one final sort of push here with this wand, about standing up and now pushing on forward to some, again, stability. This is about pushing on to the stability of the Four of Wands, that foundation, and it is about pushing on through to achieve that. But this Page of Swords is about taking action. You could be online doing something with the Page of Swords, something, you know, profile checking out, or doing what you need to do online. It's a very online card, is the Page of Swords, but it's also about, you know, passion and ideas, planning, observation, growth, speaking your truth, communication, news coming in and news coming out. I just want to say here about Libra, don't get stuck in your head, don't overanalyze situations. And, you know, you've got to take the action to push on forward here now, because we must at all times keep on moving forward. I feel here there's a slow progression with this Knight of Pentacles in moving forward in 2020. But the Knight of Pentacles is solid and it is secure. And this King of Pentacles, you know, this is the energy of someone here. We've got two kings. Yeah, the King of Pentacles is an energy here of material wealth, of finance, of abundance, of being successful. But it's the King of Pentacles is very self-disciplined, okay? He is in control and he invests his money wisely. He's long-term, he's stable, he's committed, he's focused, and he gets the job done, all right? It's going to be slow, but whatever you're working on, and I really do feel this is money and career rather than love. Sorry for those who wanted a love read, but this is something solid and something stable and something secure that you are working on, okay? Right, so then we come into sort of the middle of the year with the Knight of Swords, and I feel after a period here, the Hangman, of feeling, maybe taking a look at something. This is the Hangman's about changing perspective on a situation, and the light bulbs illuminated round his head here, and there's a period of feeling like in limbo and not being able to take action. And it's not I don't feel it's stagnation. I feel more here it's about, you know, he's got the light bulb around his head, he's got his hands above his head, and I just feel this is about an inner growth here with this Hangman, and having a realization of what you've sort of got to do. And what you have to do is the Knight of Swords. You have to take action. The Knight of Swords is using your intellect, yeah, and it's about achieving your goals. So there could have been a moment here of not feeling like you're not moving, especially with the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is a very, very slow, almost at a standstill energy, and this Hangman might be coming through as you feeling quite stuck. But with the Knight of Swords, it is all about being ambitious and being action orientated, and having that energy to push on through and changing direction, okay? But I want to say to remember with the King of Pentacles about staying focused, because the Knight of Swords can get scattered and impulsive, yeah, and he can get confused as to where he's going and what direction he's in, and keep changing his mind. So this is where this justice comes in, with you being in your element and you being decisive, okay, about what you want. I'm not quite sure what this temptation card is. Let me pull another one to clarify this temptation here. Solar plexus. Okay, what's the solar plexus? The solar plexus is creativity and sensuality and courage. It's about what you feel, and this temptation is about what you feel. I really feel this temptation here is going with your gut, yeah, and how you feel with this solar plexus. 3 is about coming into alignment with yourself, okay. The temptation is in reach. What I'm hearing is the temptation is in reach. Go for it, okay, go for it. It is about how you feel and your solar plexus, and it is all about creativity, sensuality and courage. And this sensuality here goes nice with this temptation. I feel it's some passion here being aroused for you. So anything that takes your passion or your attention, that stirs something within you, is going to be your opportunity, okay, for 2020. Right, so I just want to say here, after a period of stagnation, well, you feel it's stagnation, but it's not really. It's just very slow moving energy that's given you a moment to pause and reflect and have that aha moment about how to move forward. Again, just try not to be scattered. Try and stay in your element, as the Justice card, yeah? The scales, balanced. We come then in with the Devil card and moving forward. And you know what? I'm not actually seeing this Devil card as a majorly bad thing here. I'm seeing this Devil card as this temptation, and you just may be obsessing slightly about the 8 of Wands, which we had here as well. See, it's double clarification. I really feel this is staying focused but not obsessing. Yeah, staying focused but not obsessing, keeping your eyes on the prize, moving forward spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and physically as well. You need to move, okay? You need, with this 8 of Wands, to clear out, because I've just been reminded here, I don't think we've got it here, the Ace of Wands, but this lizardy thing here, I'm not quite sure what it is, chameleon, I think, change, fitting into any circumstance I'm getting now. I'm sure it's like a chameleon of some sort, yeah. You're going to fit in to any circumstance you find yourself in. You're going to fit in. Don't over obsess it. Don't sweat it. It's all about forward movement here. All right. Communication. Keep communicating. Keep that passion alive. Follow that passion, I'm feeling, Libra, for 2020. But stay in your element. Stay focused. Stay balanced. We have here the Chariot and the King of Swords. Again, the Chariot is about moving forward, but there are going to be some obstacles with the Chariot that you need to get over, that you need to leave in the past before you can start moving forward, yeah? The Chariot is about overcoming adversities in your life. Again, it's the yin, the yang, the balance, the masculine, the feminine. It really is about not getting distracted. And with the King of Swords, it is about staying focused, yeah, and taking action. The King of Swords is, you know, again, it's about being accomplished, accomplishing those desires, being in a place of power, authority, respect, staying clear-headed, and focused. I really feel focused for 2020, and think things through before you just rush in, think things through. Things will move. There's just some odds and sods to sort out with this Chariot before you can get going. Now, you may not see it, but the opportunities are going to come in. They are going to lead to your 10 of Pentacles. There's a sensation of feeling overwhelmed here and being in your emotion about what do I do? How do I move forward? I want to keep saying, stay grounded, stay focused, take it slow. The energy is slow moving with this Knight of Pentacles, okay? Keep the communication up. Keep working online with this Page of Swords if you're needing to communicate what you need to do. Okay, it really is like a sense of building something solid now, foundation and stability for your future. I really sense this. You know what this Devil and this 8 of Wands may be? It may be asking us not to rush it, not to get obsessed with what this thing is that you want to move forward with, but to take it at a slower pace, contemplate it with the Hangman, overcome the obstacles with the Chariot to move forward, but take it slow. And I really feel this is about not obsessing, okay, about this quick action. I think it's about taking it slow. It's about here dealing with your emotion, dealing with the options coming in. It's about removing, you know, these hands from your eyes and seeing clearly now how to get to your 10 of Pentacles, which is this abundance. You know, you may have lots of offers coming in here, and you may not know which one to choose. None of these cups seem to have anything in them, but I think that's your perception of it. So yeah, I think it's about removing your hands away from your eyes, not getting confused, to try and sort things out in your head. Okay, this 7 of Cups is also about temptation, which is, you know, your opportunity here for 2020. Your opportunity for 2020 is temptation, and the solar plexus is I feel. So this is really about feeling your emotion. Cups are all about, you know, emotion and relationships and creativity. There may be a choice, you know, that you have to make in the middle of the year here, and it may be to do with a person and love, or something you love, and something to do with finances, that you're not quite sure how to handle. I'm not getting right to the bottom of it and the grips of it, but there's something here, because this is temptation and this is temptation. Okay, so there's some confusion here as well, and not being able to see clear, and maybe feeling a little bit lost in your emotion about finances or where you're heading and your long-term stability. Okay, this also could be outside influences here, and you're being asked to see the reality of a situation and a decision that you've got to make about your long-term stability here. This is options that are coming in. Okay, and you may be overwhelmed with a decision that you've got to make regarding something long-term within your life. Okay, right, so then we move on to the 9 of Pentacles and the Star card. Now this is you standing in your power with the 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, this is about you understanding your self-worth, being confident, being self-sufficient, and being independent. You can be independent within a relationship, so you know, it's not to say that you're single or you're going to have a split in a relationship. I see nothing really like that. I see a choice here that is an emotional choice you have to make about your long-term happiness. I don't know whether that's independently or with someone, but you know, take that how it resonates. But this is you knowing your worth, your self-worth, valuing yourself, and making decisions that best suit you for your wish fulfilled. And this is a sense of healing. The star card is a sense of healing, and no one gets to the star card without having gone through some trials and tribulations and some pretty heavy shit in their life. But again, this is about using your intuition and being guided here with the wisdom and keeping the faith and the trust in where you want to get to. It is also about balancing, balancing your emotion. She has 1 foot in the water and 1 foot on solid ground. So it really is about balancing your emotion and never forgetting your worth and your self-value, and that you are capable of getting your wish fulfilled here. Okay. After this, we come into this sense of loss here. And I don't know whether this sense of loss here, this is a disconnect within a foundation, the pouring away of emotion. The 4 of Cups is also about a disconnect, a disappointment, the searching for something, but it also is about your emotions overtaking you with this 7 of Cups here. So there's something emotional going to be happening to you within the year of 2020. But again, we've got the Hermit card, and I really feel, I always say this Hermit card feels like this Wisdom card. This Wisdom card is the Hierophant card, the trust and the belief and the faith in something, and then we go to the Hermit, drawing on your wisdom about something that you've had a disconnect with. This is some sort of emotional loss here. But it, you know, the four of Cups can actually just be you coming to an understanding, using your intuition on love, being divinely guided about a situation that there's been some disappointment and some upset in. I really feel that this is connected to this decision that you have to make and being overwhelmed with this decision. I'm not quite sure how it's going to fit into your life, but you know, bear this in mind for 2020 and see how it pans out. But there is an emotional disconnect in your stability here, and it is about you using your wisdom now, shining the light on what you need to do to move forward with the Hermit card. A very spiritual card, wisdom, the Hierophant, a very, you know, spiritual card as well. It's about keeping that faith and moving on. Okay, we do have the 6 here with victory and success. So there may be some challenges here to get to your victory and success. There is something that you've got to balance out. I really feel this 6 of Wands is a bit like this 6 here, material and spiritual prosperity. The 6 of Wands is all about being noticed, attention, something being achieved, and some confidence here, being self-assured, being successful, strengths, your talents, and overcoming struggle. It's also about overcoming addiction, so take that if that is necessary, but it is sort of breaking free, and keeping that personal power and that personal belief, all right, which was your challenge to do throughout the year. So I really feel with this 6 of Wands, it's about never doubting yourself, okay? So if at any time through 2020 you doubt yourself, it is something for you to work on. You could feel up in the air financially here, that you're juggling things and that you're in your emotions about finances, but I really wouldn't because we do have the Knight of Pentacles, we have the King of Pentacles, we have the Ten of Pentacles, and we have the Ace of Pentacles. All right, so and you as the Nine of Pentacles as well, which is all very tangible, real. On the 3D, Pentacles are all about, you know, the physical world, money and finances. It's a very financial, money orientated read, okay? And there's some decision here, there's some emotion here, there's some confusion here about your long-term stability, okay? But this is about you keeping the faith, absolutely keeping the faith, knowing your self-worth and pushing on through. You may feel up in the air with your finances, and that you're juggling a lot at once. But this is about trying to balance out your emotion as well. Okay, you may feel a little bit emotional throughout the year, but it's trying to balance that out. That Justice card, remember, Libra, trying to find your balance, yeah. And then we end the sort of the year with this Two of Wands. It is about planning, and it is about moving forward, about the progression you make, expanding internally and externally, striving on, pushing forward. It is also a decision to stay or go. It is. It's a new path. It's a new direction. Okay, see this man, he's holding her elbow. They've got the world in their hand, and they're debating, you know, whether to go it together or whether to go it alone. So this could be this confusion here, because this is underneath that. So there could be a decision to make in love as well, about whether you stay with someone or you leave someone, because there is a disconnect here. There is a disconnect here. You do have this healing from something emotional as well. Okay, so there is going to be a decision that's going to be need to make. Again, it's a two. It's all about balance. But this is about, you know, your personal goal now, having a clear idea on your plan and how to make move forward. It is also about making your mind up for the future. And as I said here, where King of Swords, be clear, be decisive, stay balanced, make your mind up about how you want to move forward. Okay, do not be indecisive. Clear plan on your Ace of Pentacles. Now, your Ace of Pentacles is all about manifestation. It's all about prosperity, abundance, material and financial wealth. It can be about new love. It can be about new career, but it is all about strong foundation, okay, and security. And there is a decision, a new path that is going to lead you to this Ace of Pentacles coming through for you in 2020. Okay, I'm going to read them down very quickly. All right, so this is about you opening your heart up to something new with this Four of Pentacles, yeah? A bit about being open and ready to receive the abundance, the money, the finances coming in, okay, for your stability. At the moment, you may feel a little bit stuck with this Hangman energy, but it's about taking time out to think, to have that aha moment, to gather your thoughts, to grow internally, and just take this time to contemplate and make that decision that you need to make. And then it's stepping into the Knight of Swords energy, where you take that action. You are decisive. You communicate what you want, and you do what you want, and look after yourself here with this Knight of Swords. Remember to stay focused and not be scattered. Remember, with the Nine of Pentacles here, you are valuable. You are worthy of your wishes fulfilled. Okay, there's a sense here of a sudden realization and change coming in. I feel here there's a bit of a devil energy, so there's something about maybe wanting to rush something, or there's a loss here of something, because we've had a disconnect. And now with the Hermit, it's about drawing on, and we've had the change, unexpected change as well here. And this is about now drawing on your wisdom about how to move forward after this disconnect that you've had in your life. All right, it is about persevering with the 10. It's about having the weight coming off your back and making that last final step to that more stable place. Okay, with the 10, it's the completion of a cycle. With the Page of Swords, it's about communicating what you want, your truth. We've got the King of Swords. You turn from this Page of Swords, which is a small energy and an immature energy, into the King of Swords right underneath, overcoming the obstacles with the Chariot that are thrown at you, so you actually can move forward to this victory and success where people note you and recognize you, and where you can regain your balance in something, where you stand in your power, with this Justice card, the Libra card. Okay, this is about taking it slow. Please don't rush anything. Okay, with this Devil energy, there's something here that happened, and there's a sense of this 8 of Wands moving fast. I don't feel like you should move fast. Yeah, there's things to overcome still, and there's some wisdom to be drawn on still about something that's happened in your life. Okay, now whether it be in career or love or however, you know, just apply it to how it fits in your life. But there's a sense of the Knight of Pentacles making plans now, making plans with this 2 of Wands here, for something stable for your long term, and really staying focused on this 10 of Pentacles. It may seem overwhelming. You may not see the options coming in, and you may be overwhelmed financially. You may be juggling, and you may not be able to see, and you're in your emotions about how you're going to get to your 10 of Pentacles. But trust me and believe me when I say the 2 of Wands is opening you up on a new path, and pushing you forward. Divine universe is pushing you forward. It's a sense of progression to your Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles is a new beginning. Yeah, and something new coming in for you, whether it be work, money, love, but you're manifesting it, and it's something new that's coming in. Yeah, it's a strong foundation. It's a beautiful read, a beautiful read. I think it's about you keeping your balance throughout the year, working on this material and spiritual prosperity and your wisdom. It's about keeping the faith, yeah, not feeling blocked, keeping the faith. And this temptation here, I really do feel it's a passion. Solar plexus is about I feel. It's about coming into alignment with yourself, yeah, for your success. The temptation is a passion to follow. Okay, and universe wants to say time. You have all the time you need. There is no hurry. Divine timing is at play. This is not a race or a competition, so time is not important. You will complete your task when the time is right, so do not get frustrated or angry with yourself or impose a time limit. Enjoy the task at hand. The unhurried energy you use is much stronger than the hurried energy. If you are enjoying your task, the outcome will have a much calmer energy, attracting to it just what it needs. What did I say? What did I say? I really felt that this was like an obsession to do things quickly, or it could be a frustration with the Devil card, for this movement, this quick movement. But there is really a feel in this read not to rush things. The Hangman, the Hermit, drawing on your wisdom, the Knight of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, you know, the Chariot. Although the Chariot is something that's moving, it tells me there's a balance here still. There's still some things that you need to sort out, some obstacles that need to be sorted, and balance to be regained somewhere. So this is a perfect card for this read. It's not a race, it's not a competition, and time isn't important. Know that you really are being divinely led, and everything will fall into place when it's supposed to fall into place. Please take this how it resonates. If this is love, just know you are being divinely guided to find some stability within your own life before this Ace of Pentacles and this new chapter, this Two of Wands, new direction opens up for you. And if it's work, and if it's career, and it's finances, again, just know you're being divinely guided. Keep focused, keep putting the work in. The new path is virtually here, and this Ace of Pentacles is around the corner. It is a beautiful read, Libra. I wish you all the best with it. Love you long time, and love me hard back. Namaste, and I'll bash out another read for you soon. Maybe a loved one, seems as I wasn't quite sure if this was love or finance or career, but just take it and apply it to your life as it seems to fit it. Okay, namaste. Love you long time. Love me hard back.